side. Yeah, we in it for life. When I been up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my...
Well, Coach, no precipitation to speak of, but still a very chilly December day in Philly. Winter coats and hot chocolate abound here at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Set, 19! Tighten up, pull it together.
Now they try the right side here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll cut it out to the sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Forced out to his left. Pass incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater buying time to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Set, 19! Watch the screen, watch the screen! Watch the screen, watch the screen! Watch the screen! And time is up!
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 21.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team can have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set!
former fourth-round pick. It's Kalen Ballage. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now Ballage. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think, Gregory?
Well, number one, they'll tend to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. That's going to be caught. He got 29 yards that time. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing is Bridgewater. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
From the 39, Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll run here with Ballage. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Set. 19. Check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Put it down. Off. Check. Line 54. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
From the gun on third. Watson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Right there. 54 miles.
Now a first down throw. Watson escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Balaj. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They run it with Balaj. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kalen Balaj, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
We got 3. We got 3. Mike, 58, right there.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And an alley to run. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from her. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Throwing, Bridgewater. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Bridgewater into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darqueze Dennard. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
First down, Bridgewater. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Final play of the half. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Steps up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Milano able to record his 5th sack of the season. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's got some space here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Man open. It's Goodwin. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. Bridgewater again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Reset. 19. What we got? Check motion.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 42-yard
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check safety, check safety.
Going to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Hey, tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on Ringo. Tight ends on 55.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Here's Bridgewater. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And again, it's Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check, 24, check 24. Check. Fresno.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Nice hit, boy.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
I got motion. 61. Match box. Right. 58, boys. 58.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Run.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Guys, it's Hayward. Who's on Coco? And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Ricky. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run. Kill.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Here we go on 4th down. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go. Here we go. You touch the outlaw. Hey, check. Hustle.
Bridgewater on 1st down. And caught by Henry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And now it's 2nd down. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Steps away to his left. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going to give this time to the tailback. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Defense, 18-yard line.
Let's go. Bravo. Mike's by 4. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Alert. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. No gain on this defense.
And Watson's going to throw it here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Check. Watch me. 54. Bound to lose one. Hey, watch it.
From the gun on third, Watson. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will